When inflation hit 7% and my rent increased by $300 last year, I stood frozen in my apartment, wondering how I'd make ends meet. That moment changed everything. This is the video I wish existed during that financial breaking point. Instead of vague advice like start a YouTube channel or sell on Amazon, I'm giving you the complete blueprint for 5 side hustles that are actually working in 2025's economy. I'll cover the exact startup costs, most under $100, platform recommendations, skill requirements, and realistic timelines to reaching that $1,000 weekly goal. No fluff, no fantasy numbers, just strategies that work. The reality of financial struggle versus the freedom of multiple income streams. Picture this. You're staring at your bank account after paying rent, wondering how you'll make it to the next paycheck. This is the before many of us face daily. Financial constraints have become the reality for most millennials. Picture a kitchen table covered with unpaid bills, calculator in hand, trying to stretch what's left after rent. Studies show 63% of workers now seek additional income sources to keep up with inflation. What was once considered temporary has become necessary for survival. Traditional jobs resemble leaky buckets. They offer stability, but with a significant drawback. Your salary increases by 3 to 5% annually if you're lucky, while the cost of living climbs much faster. This creates a widening gap between income and expenses that becomes increasingly difficult to bridge. The numbers are sobering. The average millennial spends 53% of their income on housing alone. More than half your earnings vanish before considering groceries, transportation, healthcare, or savings. With such a large portion allocated to keeping a roof over your head, little remains to invest in future financial freedom. Financial freedom in practical terms starts with having 3 months of expenses saved as an emergency fund. It means handling unexpected costs without immediately reaching for credit cards and having career options based on fulfillment rather than desperation. The path to security is clear. Research shows individuals with multiple income streams are 4 times more likely to build wealth compared to those relying solely on employment income. This creates financial resilience through diversification. The bridge between struggle and freedom is constructed through strategic side hustles that complement your existing skills and schedule. These come in 2 forms. Active income, requiring your direct time, like freelancing or coaching, and passive income from assets that generate revenue with minimal ongoing work, like digital products or content that earns while you sleep. With proper implementation, $1,000 weekly is achievable for many people. Success requires selecting the right side hustle based on 3 factors: monetizable skills, available time, and startup capital. Some opportunities require minimal investment, but more time, like offering services, while others might need upfront capital but eventually run more passively, like creating digital products. The most effective strategy often combines both approaches. You might use freelancing, active, to fund the creation of an online course, passive. The beauty of today's digital economy is that barriers to entry have never been lower. Tools and platforms that once cost thousands are now accessible for minimal investment, meaning success depends more on dedication and strategy than starting capital. Freelance digital services, low investment, high return opportunities. This democratization of opportunity is perfectly exemplified in the freelancing world, where your existing skills might already be worth thousands to potential clients. What many don't realize is that the skills they use every day at work could be their ticket to financial freedom. Freelancing has evolved into a massive $1.27 trillion contribution to the US economy, with over 64 million Americans participating in this flexible work revolution. Globally, nearly 1.57 billion people, 46.7% of the global workforce, are doing some form of freelance work in 2025. This percentage has decreased from 55.5% in 2000, indicating a maturing market rather than a declining one. The earning potential is substantial. The average US freelancer commands £47.71 per hour, with significant variation by specialty. Programmers typically earn £60.70 hourly, writers average $30.40, and PR specialists charge $50 per hour. Business consultants earn between £28 and $98, while media buyers command $50 hourly. Many potential freelancers remain hesitant primarily because they're uncertain which services are in demand and how to price their work competitively. Let me clear that up for you. Let's break this down into the 3 growing freelance niches in 2025. Content writing with AI integration is booming as businesses struggle to maintain quality content pipelines. Data analysis has become essentials, as companies need expertise to extract meaningful insights from their information. Virtual assistance continues expanding, as entrepreneurs recognize the value of outsourcing administrative tasks. Consider Sarah, who transformed her weekend data visualization projects into a $5,000 monthly income within 6 months by focusing exclusively on financial startups. A perfect example of specialization's power. You can start with minimal investment. Most successful freelancers begin with less than $100 for a professional profile, essential software, and portfolio samples. No fancy equipment or expensive certifications needed to make your first $1,000. Your time commitment can be flexible, typically starting around 10 hours weekly. The strategic approach is securing high-value clients rather than taking every low-paying job. Quality over quantity dramatically increases your effective hourly rate. Where you offer services impacts both rates and competition. While Upwork and Fiverr are popular starting points, they often have intense competition. For higher earnings, consider niche platforms like TopTal for tech professionals or Contently for writers. Digital marketers on general platforms might earn £15 to £45 hourly, but specialists on niche platforms can double or triple those rates. The skills commanding premium rates in 2025 are AI prompt engineering, data visualization, and marketing automation. These specialized skills command $50 to $150 per hour because they deliver measurable business results. The realistic path to $1,000 weekly is securing 2 to 3 regular clients, paying $300 to $500 each for specialized work. With dedicated effort, this typically takes 3 to 4 months to establish, well within reach considering the average copywriter earns approximately $1,410 weekly. Content creation, building assets that generate passive income. While that freelance strategy can definitely generate consistent income, what if your earning potential wasn't limited by the hours in your day? Content creation completely transforms the traditional income model. Instead of trading time for money once, you're building digital assets that continue generating revenue long after you've created them. This persistent earning power is exactly why content creation deserves your attention in 2025. Content creation differs fundamentally from freelancing. Freelancing involves completing a project, getting paid, and ending the transaction. With content creation, your work keeps paying dividends without requiring additional time investment. A YouTube video created today can earn ad revenue for months or years. Blog posts, podcasts, and digital products function the same way. Take Michelle, who started posting cooking tutorials from her apartment kitchen. After 6 months of consistent uploads, her initial videos, which barely reached 100 views when first published, now collectively generate $800 monthly in passive income while she creates new content. The barriers to entry in 2025 are remarkably low. Equipment, just a smartphone with a decent camera. Editing, free apps like CapCut handle post-production. Planning, Tools like Notion help organize content calendars. Monetization. YouTube Shorts pays $0.0204 per view. Newsletters generate $5.10 annually per subscriber. Podcasts. Sponsorships bring $8.25 per £1,000 listeners. Success comes from developing a consistent strategy targeting specific audience segments with commercial intent. Focus on creating valuable content for a particular group with specific needs that align with products you can eventually promote. This approach builds a loyal audience more likely to support you financially. Content creation requires a substantial initial time investment. Most successful creators start by dedicating 15 to 20 hours weekly to researching, creating, editing, and promoting. This workload becomes more manageable as you develop systems and learn to repurpose content across platforms. A single podcast episode transforms into a YouTube video, several social media posts, and a newsletter entry. For beginners, the simplest approach is sharing knowledge in your existing area of expertise. Whether you understand personal finance, home renovation, coding, or cooking, talking directly to your camera or recording screen tutorials provides immediate value without requiring new skills. Reaching that $1,000 weekly income milestone typically takes 6 to 9 months of consistent effort. Building an audience requires patience. Success usually comes from developing multiple revenue streams simultaneously. Combining ad revenue with affiliate marketing and selling your own digital products creates a stable income foundation that grows over time. E-commerce and dropshipping. Navigating the 2025 landscape. Unlike content creation, where your earnings grow gradually, e-commerce offers a potential shortcut to that $1,000 weekly target. But the landscape has undergone a seismic shift in 2025. The recent tariff changes implemented in April have completely transformed dropshipping economics, creating both unprecedented challenges and surprising opportunities for those willing to adapt their approach. Imagine waking up to discover your profitable dropshipping business suddenly operating at a loss. This scenario became reality for thousands of sellers when the Trump administration tariffs kicked in on April 2nd, imposing a 100% increase on Chinese imports. These tariffs are eliminating profit margins for sellers who haven't adjusted their strategy, while tighter customs inspections cause shipping delays and logistics costs continue rising. The dropshipping landscape resembles a sinking ship, with many merchants abandoning their businesses entirely. Yet amid this exodus, adaptive sellers have found sturdy lifeboats by completely transforming their approach. The traditional model, low-cost Chinese products with thin margins, is giving way to more sustainable strategies. Domestic sourcing stands out as one of the most effective tariff navigation tools. US-based suppliers eliminate import duties completely and reduce shipping times significantly. Though upfront product costs are higher, the avoided tariffs and faster delivery create a favorable economic equation for many sellers. For those seeking international alternatives, Vietnam and India have become attractive options, particularly for textiles and electronics. Mexico offers proximity advantages to the US market, though it now faces a 25% tariff on all imports as well. Startup infrastructure remains relatively affordable. Shopify's basic plan costs $32 monthly and includes everything needed to launch: secure checkout, unlimited product listings, and 24/7 support. What's changed in 2025 is budget allocation. The typical monthly investment ranges from $302 to $400, covering your domain, essential apps, and marketing expenses. Time commitment remains consistent, 15 to 20 hours weekly during initial months for product testing and store optimization, dropping to 5 to 10 hours once systems are established. Profitable niches have transformed dramatically this year. Eco-friendly products, home office upgrades, and specialized health and wellness items show the strongest performance. These categories share higher profit margins, reduced price competition, and growing consumer demand. Conversion rate optimization has become crucial in 2025's dropshipping landscape. With rising customer acquisition costs, turning visitors into buyers is essential through mobile-friendly design, clear navigation, quality product images, and compelling descriptions. Adding social proof through reviews and trust badges boosts conversions in today's skeptical marketplace. Dropshipping remains viable despite new tariffs, but only with strategic pivots. The businesses flourishing in 2025 focus on domestic sourcing when possible, prioritize higher-priced specialty products, ideally 40+ retail, and invest in brand development to justify premium pricing. Online tutoring and coaching, monetizing your expertise. Unlike dropshipping businesses adapting to import challenges, there's one side hustle where your existing knowledge is your inventory, and it's experiencing explosive growth. What if I told you the skill you use every day at work could generate $40–150 per hour with virtually no startup costs? The online tutoring market is projected to reach nearly $29 billion by 2029, yet most people completely overlook this opportunity. Tutoring and coaching are particularly attractive in 2025 because they leverage what you already know. While other side hustles require building systems or investing in products, you can start immediately with expertise you've developed. The subject tutoring segment accounts for 79% of global online tutoring revenue, providing customized learning environments where students progress at their own pace. Many potential tutors hesitate because they lack teaching credentials. The reality: practical expertise matters far more than formal qualifications. Consider Amelia, who turned her daily Excel use in accounting into a $4,000 monthly tutoring business in just 3 months, without any teaching background. Students actively seek experts who apply skills in real-world contexts rather than theoretical knowledge. The tutoring landscape in 2025 offers exceptional opportunities. STEM courses dominate 63% of online tutoring revenue, creating premium markets for anyone with science, technology, engineering, or mathematics backgrounds. Even basic coding or data analysis skills can command substantial rates. Starting requires minimal investment, a reliable internet connection, webcam, and basic scheduling software. Many platforms like Zoom and Google Classroom offer free tools for session hosting and curriculum organization. Think of tutoring as planting seeds that grow quickly with minimal tending, small initial effort yielding substantial returns. The time-to-income ratio makes tutoring particularly efficient. Most established tutors work just 8 to 12 hours weekly while maintaining $1,000 weekly income. This efficiency comes from high hourly rates, averaging $40 to $50 for general subjects and $75 to $150 for specialized technical skills or test preparation. The most successful tutors implement one of 3 models: group coaching, earning £100 $240 hourly with 4 to 8 students; specialized technical tutoring, commanding $75 to $150 per hour; or creating recorded content supplemented with live sessions, building scalable income. Microlearning is reshaping tutoring in 2025, particularly in the K-12 segment, which represents 56% of the online tutoring market. Breaking complex subjects into manageable chunks through short videos and interactive elements provides an effective approach for professionals building a tutoring business on limited time. Consider which skills from your current job you could monetize. Are you the project management expert? The presentation design specialist? The person who explains complex concepts clearly? Each represents a marketable skill. Most successful tutors report securing regular clients within 2 to 4 months, with specialized technical skills offering the fastest path to that $1,000 weekly goal. So here's the thing about building that bridge to financial freedom. It's rarely about finding one perfect side hustle. It's about discovering the right blend that matches your unique situation. Those who succeed strategically align their choices with their existing strengths and available time. Dedicated side hustlers who commit just 12 hours weekly are bringing in a median of $1,122 monthly. They work smarter, using techniques like time blocking and automation. Ask yourself, which path uses your current skills? What fits your schedule? Take 10 minutes today to list your strengths and available hours. Your financial transformation awaits. Less stress, more security, your way. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.